Okay guys, here we are at 121 4th Avenue over here in Newcastle. As you can see, there's your single car garage bay. Pull through there. He does have it gated off for the backyard to be fully, fenced off, but you can actually move that gate. I'll show you a little bit more of that when we get over there. Got a nice metal roof on it. Nice tree in the front yard, looks to be alive. Just gonna kind of show you this side of the house while I'm over here. Right now I'm in the neighbor's. It looks to be, yeah, right. So this gate or this fence right in front of me is the neighbor's. But I just want to show you the side of the house. Doesn't look like, oh, it's kind of nice too. Look, you can see your foundation right there. So you've actually got a poured concrete foundation. The other houses had, not both of them, but, or not all of them, excuse me, but the one you guys had looked at recently had a cinder block foundation. I do like the concrete poured foundation, just a little bit more. Shows they're a little bit newer. You don't see, you know, as much movement from my experience. You got some window covers, nice window well cover right there. Keeping that snow out of there, I like that. You've got downspouts off of your gutters, but I don't see a downspout extension. That's one thing that you'll definitely want added to keep. Oh, and it actually looks like it probably fell down there. Looks like there is one. He might just need to reattach that. That will just, of course, keep that water away from your foundation because you don't want that. So real quick to give you the street view. Neighbor's house. So that road down there at that stop sign, you'll probably see some cars go by. That's the main drag through Newcastle. So when I took that video tour for you guys before, as I was driving out of Newcastle and I crossed over those train tracks, I'm on the other side of the train tracks going back towards Gillette. And so literally, like, I didn't have to come too far into Newcastle at all. So if you guys are traveling, it's a straight shot out of town. It's also a straight shot to a main road and everything, which is nice. Okay, we'll go on ahead and go inside. Sorry, my video tours are a little more bouncy when it's snowy because I don't want to fall. Okay, but you do have concrete sidewalk coming through your yard. The grass, like it showed in the pictures, looks to be thick grass, and we had a dry year last year. Newcastle they got a little more moisture than Gillette, but man, it was a dry year. So the fact that his grass looks that good is great, because most of my listings, it doesn't look that good because it's just cost so much money. That window well doesn't have a cover on it. It would be a different type of cover. So that window has not been replaced. Maybe once, but not recently. Let me see if I can get you to it real quick. Just kind of older. Not that it's bad by any means. He's got his hose down in there. That's where the spigot goes. So it must have just fell down in there. But, so that one has not been replaced recently, whereas it looks like this one over here has. And it's a bigger window well access, making it more than likely an egress window, which does conform it as an actual bedroom, which is nice. And I'm sure that's why he did that, because he wanted to qualify it as a bedroom. This front storm door is, I mean, a little weathered. It's still using its purpose, doing a good job. Fresh coat of paint wouldn't hurt. You can tell they did have railings on that side at one point. Not there anymore. And there's your metal railing going down that side. So you do still have a railing. As far as the sturdiness of it, it's decent. It's really hard to keep these sturdy at the top when they're only secured at the bottom, of course. But it's still something to hold you from falling down. So you got a doorbell. Okay, so coming in the house. So he does keep this house very clean, guys, as the listing agent said. It's very clean. It smells good. I'm going to kind of back out real quick so you can see a little bit bigger view of this. Taking off my shoes real quick, excuse me. So yeah, and then I'll kind of come back around. can show you from this angle. Now I'm backed up to the kitchen right now, and I'll continue to go through here. It looks to be like they probably put this laminate plank over. You can see there's a step up right here over this hardwood floor, which I love it when they leave the hardwood floors in the house. It gives you options. But this flooring is also nice, and it's in good shape. That right there is just a little looks like stain that isn't fully stained. I bet you could get it out of there. It just needs wiped up. Now I'm going to zoom in real quick so you can see the quality of these floors. These are original hardwood floors, and they're gorgeous. I mean, as far as when you pull up, he's got them polished all nicely. Most of the time I see them, they're so pretty. Most of the time I see them kind of like all faded and getting to be scratchy, but he keeps this very well. You got one of your vents, your forced air there. Here's your attic access. Right up there, and then behind this, he's just kind of got his flags hung up as curtains to block off your linen closet. Very big linen closet. So you can tell he's got a lot of stuff in there. So coming over, oops, sorry guys. I was getting a call there. Okay, so coming over to my right, you have your master bedroom, your biggest bedroom, guest bedroom, and then we've got a bathroom right here as well. So I'll start over here with this master bedroom. Beautiful floors again. Coming in, he's got a mirror kind of set up right there. Good size room. That's probably a full or queen size bed. Kind of a bigger bed frame, and it fits in here nice. Open this closet up. Here's your closet. And the master. But yeah, as I come out of here, I will zoom out one more time so you can see that. Good size room though, and what I did love, I wanted to point out this beautiful big window up here. It's a metal window. Looks like it hasn't been replaced probably, I don't know, within the last 20 years either. It could be the original, I'm not sure. He does have a little bit of tape here. That's not to say that the window is bad. It's probably just got a little bit of a breeze coming through. Sometimes that's hard to get away from, and maybe he's just doing that just to save a little bit on utility costs, just to make sure nothing leaks through there. But it is 2-pane, and I don't see any broken windows or anything. Both sides that you can open do have screens on them, so that's good. Okay, to my right is another very good size room. I mean, this is a great size guest bedroom. As you can see, he's got quite a bit of stuff in here, and you still have so much room to walk around. Again, with the beautiful floors. Love that. It's got 2 bigger windows in here, same metal windows as the master bedroom. But it does give a lot of, and both these rooms have a lot of natural light. And it looks to be the same size closet as in the master. Here's your bathroom. Very, very well updated. You've got a nice newer vanity in here. Looks good. Oh, and they actually have the soft close. I can't slam that, which is nice. And I bet these drawers do too. Well, push it a little harder. See that? It's got that soft close. Nice flooring in here as well. Looks to be in good shape. Again, I bet you that they put that they put a transition strip, and I bet that's over those original hardwood floors. Toilet looks good. I don't really like to touch those with my hands, so I always push it up with my foot. But looks good there. Here's your shower. Got a nice pretty marble looking surround. It's actually not marble, but it looks really nice. You got a nice window in there too. If you don't like that there's a window in the shower, they make all those foggy or frosty things that you can put on there. All sorts of sticker decals that way it gives you more privacy. So that's it for the upstairs. On this side of the house, excuse me, upstairs bedrooms is what I was gonna say. Now going back into the kitchen. It's very beautiful in here. I mean, it's bright. I like the blue. And then you've got some gray over here. I like the way it works. Here is your stove. You've got some cabinets up top. Wow, these cabinet doors, they're nice and thick. They're right. These are super thick. Nice cabinets. You don't see them like that anymore. That's pretty cool. They've got like a poly, kind of like an epoxy over this countertop, which is cool. So these countertops, let me look real quick. When they make them, they put whatever kind of design they want down, and then they put a really nice coat of polyurethane on it too. That helps keep it from scratching, and sometimes it's easier to polish out and stuff. You can see there are just a little bit of nicks in there, but they're not very visible to the naked eye until you get close. Yeah, those are some nice durable cabinets and drawers. This is where he puts his trash. Oh, and this pops out, so that's nice. I always love that. I wish I had that in my house. I'll show you your sink up here. So as you can see, these cabinets paint really well. Oh, look, he's got pull-out drawers. I really like that. So much easier, especially if you've got like canned goods, whatever in there. That way you can find it without having to pull them all out. And then it looks to be like there's actually room back there in that corner too. There's a shelf. And then as you can see back there, it goes all the way to the depth of the wall. Oh, nice. That's perfect for cookie sheets and stuff like that. Here's your microwave. Oh, no, actually, I forgot. We did not ask for that microwave because you guys have a few. Some more cupboard space for you. Same with that one, and that one goes back deep as well. And as you can see, these two connect. Okay, for the fridge, we've got a Whirlpool fridge. It's got the bottom freezer pull out, which is always nice. And then you got lots of room in this. Personally, I love these kinds of fridge. I have the side-by-side fridge, and I want to switch it out for one with the freezer on the bottom rather than beside the fridge. Make sure I didn't miss anything for you guys up here. And then over here is your other bit of cabinets with some more space and some more pull-out drawers. That's nice. You've got some uppers over here as well. And then your dining room area. I see this a lot all over the place. It's just easier to, I mean, this is actually a pretty good sized table. You can make it a little bit littler and give you some room. But if by chance you do have, 4 people sitting, you can just pull her out for dinner and whatnot. But I do see that very commonly, kitchen tables pushed up to the walls. So here is outside. I'll go out there after I am done. But it does just come, as you know, right off your kitchen. There is a cute little window back here behind the fridge that's still giving a lot of natural light. That one's been replaced. Over here you got a good kind of like mudroom area, cubby area. You've got lots of space back here. Let me zoom in just a little bit for your quality. There you go. And hold on one second, guys. I'm gonna see if I can clean my... Yeah, it's just dark. That's why it looks pixelated back there, because it's darker. But yeah, lots of storage. Lots of storage underneath there. Above, you've got some more of those cabinets up here. Those nice original cabinets. He's got some storage up there as well. Oh, there is a light, actually. Look at that. That helps. Okay. So looking down the stairs, you have, and there's a door right here that you can close this off if you want. You've got lots of overhead storage as you go down these stairs. I mean, that up there is probably 5 feet deep at the minimum. And so he's got lots of stuff packed up there. It looks like this may be what he uses to help pull things out for him. Lots of storage up here. Of course, you just got to be careful putting it up there and getting it down. If I'm standing close to this shelf right now, like I can grab this. I went down a couple stairs. I can grab that. Oh, there we go. That's much better for you guys. I'll back up. Sorry about that pixelation. It was not zoomed in quite enough. Same with right here. I mean, I can just reach up and grab those shoes. And I'm 5'2" and 3/4. I like to tell people, so I'm not the tallest person. Okay, so now we're down here. I'm gonna bump out again real quick. Sorry to send you back and forth with the zooming, but just to show you how big this area is, actually a very nice second living room area. So you can see you've got quite a bit of room. And again, the house smells good, guys. They've got nice air fresheners up there, and it smells nice and clean. Smells good down here too. I'm betting all of the house was that wood paneling at once. Now look at this. This closet stretches the entire length of down here. So I'm loving that you guys have a lot of storage in this house. That's always nice. So yeah, deep shelves. As you can see, that's about the length of my arm. So deep shelves you do. Looks like you got one ceiling tile missing up there. You can see your ductwork kind of coming through the length of the house, providing that forced air. Here's your utility room. I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see the quality of this stuff too. Okay, so breaker box, electrical panel right here. You can see your concrete foundation, which I love. There is a crack. Let me pull this up. Now that crack right there, it looks to be, I mean, super old. And it also kind of looks like it's just broken out concrete. It doesn't look like it's an actual crack that goes through, you know, because you can't see the bottom of it. This kind of stuff, guys, is very typical to see in foundations and in, utility rooms, stuff like that. I'm going to put this back real quick. Sorry, guys. It's very, very common to see. Doesn't worry me at all. Of course, we'll have the inspector look at it too and double check, but doesn't concern me. You've got a nice little bay sink over here. That's always nice to have. It looks like he's got another faucet in there. I don't know why. Maybe he planned on replacing that, but that one doesn't look to be in bad shape. Just has a little bit of hard water on it. So you've got that sink right next to your washer. You've got a sump pump right here. And I can't remember if you guys have seen a sump pump before. I think so. I can't remember for sure. But sump pumps are a precautionary measure that the builders put in to make sure that groundwater is never an issue. So when they do their soil samples, that's how they figure out whether they want to put a sump pump there or not. I'm trying not to block this light. But if you can see down there, that red and everything, it's dry. It's very dry in there. It might look a little wet to you from I can see on the phone. But it is very dry right now. Maybe at some point, as you can see that spider web right there, maybe at some point, he had a little bit of water in there, and that's not a bad thing. That's what that is there for. It's not that there was water in the house or anything. It's groundwater. And so what it does is it takes any water underneath the house that it collects, and then it'll pump it out and away. So that's what that sump pump does. So just a precautionary measure. I like it. I have one in my house. I'm happy it's there, for that reason. You've got a Whirlpool dryer, just a little bit older, but it's not to say it doesn't work great. Sometimes I like these older washer and dryers over the new ones that are all digital and stuff. I had one of my digital ones completely lock me out of it, and that makes a person mad. So look at that, 2/16/21. That's always great to see. Let me make sure off of this date on here. Hold on one second. Oh, I'm not finding it. It looks like this tank actually it was actually made in January of 2019, but this is what they do when they install it. That's how long it's been in. So you've actually got some underneath the stairs storage over there too, some more. And then here's your furnace right here. Front side of it. Just kind of looking all around there. I like where this furnace is because I feel like it'd be very easy for HVAC people to access, remove, and, you know, work on. Whereas a lot of them are pushed off in some corner and they're hard to deal with. Okay, guys, so over here you've got your 2 extra spare bedrooms. Again, this one does qualify as a bedroom because it has a closet and then it's got that egress window. So, I mean, these bedrooms are good size. All of them are. Come over here to this window. Now, this is the window that we looked at. Yeah, this is a nice window. Nice window well. You can see it's not corroded in there. They've got a ladder. Totally up to the fire code standards. What makes a bedroom qualify as a bedroom is it has to have an egress window big enough to crawl out of. And then it's got to have a closet. And see, that's how that window used to look. So that is an upgrade that has been done. I don't feel this house, as far as walking through it, I don't feel it being on level or anything like that. This closet's actually bigger than the ones upstairs. And right underneath this carpet is the concrete foundation, as you guys know. And I don't see it, you know, inclining, declining, anything like that. It looks really good from what I can feel. Coming back over here. So this is another room, but it doesn't have a closet. It does have 2 windows, but they're not egress windows. Still a good size room. It's still obviously totally usable as a bedroom. You could make this area right here into a closet. You could do a corner closet. But yeah, very usable and livable. We just can't sell it as a bedroom if it doesn't have those 2 things. Got some nice little tile going through there. Looks to be in good shape. Looks to be in very good shape. A little bit of an older vanity. Let me see if I can turn that on for you. But it's pretty. Like, I don't know if you're missing one handle, but I mean, gosh, the gloss finish on the top of that thing is gorgeous. Got some big drawers to it too. I can't really pull those out. I'll have to use both hands to push that back in. And then, like, I mean, you could completely wall this off and make this a big linen closet if you want. It makes it feel a little bit bigger in here to keep it open like that, though. Here's your other toilet. Oh, look at that wood top. I wonder if he does some woodwork himself. That's pretty. That's pretty. Toilets look clean. This is a really pretty shower and tub surround. Looks very clean, and this looks to be like replaced too. It's not the original. It's one more thing I wanted to point out to you guys while we're in this house. I'll zoom in a little bit. He's got some nice trim. There you go. Nice newer trim throughout the house too. That kind of gives it one good update. Trim adds up. And then there's this huge coat closet right here. That looks to be like an access to underneath the stairs from this side. I wouldn't think you need to use it too much unless you don't want to, I guess, pile everything out of the other side. But this is a good size closet. If there was a person using this room behind me, I mean, they could absolutely use this closet as their closet. So yeah, guys, I'm going to head back upstairs and I will grab my shoes if you just want to hang tight 1 second. It's no longer a video tour. Lots to show in this house. Okay, let's go out the back. It's so funny, it's kind of cute. He's got all these little pig statues and pig things with wings. To see those? There's some in the house and stuff, and they've all got wings. It's kind of his thing. It's cute. Okay, so here we step out to your back deck. It's nice and covered. You can see metal, and then they did some plastic just to give you some light, which I really like that idea. You can tell for a while it wasn't, as you can see kind of some water stains and stuff on it. For a while it wasn't covered. It doesn't look like any of this is like deteriorating. Oh, actually, you know, that almost looks like it could be burnt wood, which is like not like totally burnt, but you know, people do that for aesthetic measures. That looks like, of course, it had water on it, so I bet it was water. But a lot of people do like that kind of trim. They'll kind of just torch it a little bit and do it inside houses to give it like a kind of cool westerny look. You have so much seating out here. This wood and the deck wood has been stained. Love to see that, because that's kind of not as common. It seems like there's always some exposed wood on these decks, and this one's not. So yeah, you've got a lot of room over here. The listing agent told me that I was like, does he want to leave the hot tub, or did he plan to? These hot tubs are kind of cool. It's one that I was thinking about getting because they are smaller. Look at, he's even got her, there is water in there. So he's got it all heated up and ready. He's been using it. This is like a 3-person hot tub. Of course, you can fit some more people in there if you try. The cover of it, I mean, is deteriorating just a little bit, but I love that this hot tub is on and actually being usable, because that's the hard thing about hot tubs is I can never guarantee for my client unless they're on and full of water, you know, they fully work. So yeah, I'm really liking this back deck, guys. It's very nice. So you step down to a big concrete patio. I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit so you guys can see this. Now he's got 2 swing gates right here. This one, providing that you have a fully fenced backyard. But of course, I mean, he's got a big dog, so his dog can't get through that. With little dogs and stuff, they of course can. And then they've got this swing gate, and what he does when he wants to pull something in is he just pulls both of those in, and then it's still fenced off, which I think that's a pretty cool idea. You've got a lot of parking with this driveway, as you know. And then just to kind of show you the siding over here, the siding, it's vinyl siding, guys, and it looks to be in good shape. I don't think we'll have to worry about anything there. You can see the concrete foundation. I'm gonna zoom in along here. That little kind of bump and crack right there, that's not worrisome to me. If anything, they could caulk it and just make sure it's sealed, but our inspector would let us know if we needed to do that. Same with right in here. A little crack right here. Again, probably, I mean, this house is, I'm zoomed in on that, so that looks big, but it's really not too big. This house is older, right? So it's done all of its settling. I wouldn't let this worry you too much, because I see these all over in Gillette and stuff too, and nothing ever comes up. They'll note it in the inspection, but more often than not, like, again, like I said, that house doesn't seem unstable at all. It seems very structurally sound. On this shop, you have a very old window. There is a broken window. Like I said in my last video tour, there's a guy over here in Newcastle who can cut that out and replace it really easy. That's something the appraisal might hit. It looks like those did have hinges that wants to swing open. I actually think that's pretty cool. I like older windows. I mean, of course, you guys might have your own opinion on it and whatnot, but those, you don't see those too often. So again, you've got good grass back here. In this backyard, it is a little bit bigger than it seems in the pictures. It's a good sized backyard, I would say. Give you kind of a view of the back of it. Okay, so this is a workshop area. So nice. Now, I mean, if you ever wanted to open up this wall and make it a 2-car garage, of course you'd only have a single car door. But, I mean, you could do it. It'd just be a lot of work. He decided to have a workshop area on one side, and then, oh, look, he's got some nice lights in here for us. There we go. Nice LED lights in here. Lots of storage. It's not heated from what I can see, but that's okay. Okay, and then we step into our single car garage right over here. He's got a Harley. Oh, looks like maybe 2 Harleys or bikes in here. There's your garage door. There's not a garage door opener. Let me see real quick. I think I can get this light on. Just kind of blinded myself. There we go. Again, super bright lights. Love that. Got one back here as well. But yeah, I mean, it definitely is big enough to bring a car in here. The concrete's a little cracked up. Again, in garages and driveways around here, you're going to see that. You're going to see that on about every house. It's just the way it is, and sellers really don't like to fix that because it takes so much money. Up there, you've got a lot of overhead storage. I like to see that as well. But yeah, good garage. Like the natural light in here. It's also got a bigger door than the average door you see in the houses. A little bit bigger there to bring in your stuff. Okay. Now here in this shed, this is a lean-to that he built on the back side of this. Look at that storage. That is super nice. This has got to be a 50, 60-inch door because that's how he pulls this thing out of there. You've got a metal frame on this lean-to. Normally you see these, as you guys know, like in the country, and then this side's open. So he just bumped it right up to the garage so that it's fully enclosed. But of course, you can get some water in there and stuff like that. But it doesn't look like it's caused any kind of corrosion, or not corrosion, but like it doesn't look like the water's pushing the rocks out or anything. This is nice gravel in here. Pretty sure they said that he gravelled this all himself not too long ago. But yeah. Oh, and look at that. I thought that, nope, this is 2 doors. So this door opens as well right here, which is nice. It's locked. Oh, it's locked down here, which I think is great too. But yeah, this whole sidewall opens up, and I just think that's really cool. A nice addition on there. Okay. Now coming over here, guys, this is your extra parking right off of this alley. And take a look at this. I didn't know that this park was behind here, so I can't really get out of there. I don't want to undo all that stuff. But you do have dual access gates right here too. He did gravel all of this in here, and this is his land. So you got parking galore. This is a nice paved alley. It backs up to this gorgeous park. I just love it. I'm trying to get you a good view of this park, but it kind of, let me see here. There you go. You can kind of see some of the swings over there and stuff like that. But I mean, if you want to go for a little walk or a nice stroll and anything, I mean, really, it's just so nice that you're not looking at a house behind you. You'd be looking at all these nice big cottonwoods and trees and all that good stuff. You've got one more gate over here. He's got this. He must have had a clothesline. Oh, the other half is up there and up. This one must have came out of the ground, but yeah, no, you could put that up and have a nice clothesline back here. But that is 121 4th Avenue, guys, over here in Newcastle. Pretty impressed by the quality of the house. I think he's taking care of it very well. I think you get a lot for your money over here. So I will get off this and send this over to you guys as soon as I can, and we'll go from there. Thank you.